Hi guys, this is Eliza. Welcome back to Eliza's Bookshelf, or welcome if you're new. Today I want to go over my 5-star predictions romance edition. So I have 5 books here that I think are going to be 5 stars from me, and I'll tell you why. Let's just get started one by one in the order of when I bought them. I don't know. Okay, so the first one is The American Roommate Experiment, and I feel like I will like this a lot more than The Spanish Love Deception just because of the trope. And I've been hearing a lot of people like this more than the first one anyways. And so if you guys don't know, this is part of a series from Elena Armas. I actually don't know if there's going to be another one after this, so maybe it's just a duology. Yeah, so this follows the other main character's best friend and her cousin. So this is Rosie Graham, and then this is Lucas. The trope here is like the one bedroom trope. And so obviously they're gonna be like, oh, growing to like each other better, become close friends, to lovers maybe. So basically, something happens with her apartment. So she hijacks her friend's apartment without letting her know. And so that her friend already lent the apartment to her cousin, and so they like stay in the same apartment that way. And I think it's a loft, so one bedroom trope there. And although she worked with the other main character in like this tech group or something like that, I forget what they did for work. She actually wants to become like a romance writer, and so she's struggling with that. And in comes Lucas, of course, who is like a super nice guy, and I think he has his own issues too though, but he is helping her out with her romance book writing because she's like, I don't have a lot of ideas. I'm kind of in a writing rut. And so he's like, oh, I'll volunteer. I'll go on these dates with you to kind of like spark things up. And so that's that. It just sounds super cute, and I love these type of tropes, honestly. The next one I think is going to be 5-star is The Kiss Curse. So this book is also the second book in the series by Erin Sterling. And the first book is The X Hex. Also, I thought it was okay, The X Hex. I thought it was all right, and so I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this up. I didn't pick it as my book of the month pick or add-on or whatever, but after that I heard a lot of people say that they liked it a lot better than the first one, and so I was like, all right, sure, I'll pick it up. It's like an enemies to lovers. This one is the other main character's cousin, and this one is the other main character's like brother. So, I don't know if that sounded weird. They're not related. There's 2 main characters in the first book, the couple. So this is her cousin and this is his brother. Anyways, so I forget what it is actually about. Features fan favorite Gwen and the spine-tingling handsome Wells Penhallow as they battle a new band of witches and their own magical chemistry. I don't know. I just heard it's really good, and that's why I think it's gonna be 5-star. Let's see. The next one is Every Summer After by Carly Carly Fortune. So I actually have been seeing this around a lot, and I did have it on my bookshelves. I just never read it yet. Look at me, always easily influenced by book talk and all that stuff. But anyways, my cousin came over the other day and asked me if I've read it, and I was like, no, I actually haven't yet. But she told me it's like a friends to lovers type of book, and I was like, say no more. Stop right there. Say no more. I will read it. My favorite trope in romance is friends to lovers, and I think I've said it before, but if you're new, I think it's because my husband and I were friends to lovers when we first started. We were like the best of friends. We had a group of 4 of us, and we just always talked all the time. We would text every day. It got to the point where like he was doing something, he was busy, and we didn't text for like a few hours, and I was like, man, I'm really sad. And that was when I was like, oh shoot, do I like him? But yes, that is why I like friends to romance tropes a lot, because I can I love it. I just love the development of the relationship and seeing them go from friends to kind of navigating like, oh shoot, I like you. What do I do? Do you like me? So I think that's cute. So yeah, she told me that this was a friends to lovers, so I was like, all right, count me in. Reading more about it, I think it reminds me of Emily Henry's, what is it? People We Meet on Vacation. So there's like 2 friends, and they hang out all the time, and something happens and they just don't hang out anymore. So kind of like that. But I think 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart. Yeah, see, like they spend all these summers together and then it just falls apart. Kind of like people we meet in vacation that follows that couple that travel all the time and then something happens and they stop traveling together. But I think I would like this. I think it is a 5-star because friends lovers, and I really liked Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation. And the next one is It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. This I definitely think will be a 5-star. I mean, she's one of the authors that got me into romance in the first place. There's Christina Lauren, Colleen Hoover, Jamie McGuire. A lot of like earlier on, these authors, they're what got me into romance. So I remember loving It Ends With Us. I reread it earlier this year to get ready for It Starts With Us, and I was like, I don't think it was as good as I remember it being, but I think it was because it was like one of my first romances, and I was like, this is so great. Since then, I've read a lot of romances and there's a lot of better ones out there, but I still think this will be a 5-star for me because we are following Lily and then Atlas's story and their like second chance romance, and I just love that. And the way Colleen Hoover writes things, it just tugs at your heartstrings and make you feel for these characters, and she always puts a spin on things. So I think this will be a 5-star as well. Last but not least is Would You Rather by Allison Ashley. I actually signed up to get an ARC of this on NetGalley like earlier this year, and I did not get it. Bummer. But I did buy it, and I think I will like it because it is also a friends to lovers story. What if the best choice is marrying your best friend? And so reading about this reminds me of that movie on Netflix, Purple Hearts, that got a lot of like mixed reviews and a lot of backlash. But this kind of reminds me of that because I think she has like chronic kidney disease or something like that, and she needs a kidney donation, and in order to keep her insurance, she has to like marry her best friend to still be on an insurance plan. So yes, welcome to life, people. But I think I will like it. I did like Purple Hearts, but Purple Hearts, what I think is different with this one is that one was kind of like an enemies to lovers. This is kind of like that, but with friends to lovers. My favorite trope. So I think this will be a 5-star. I have been hearing not a lot of buzz about this book on Bookstagram, but the people that I have seen read it, they said they loved it so much. So I am so excited. So yes, these 5 books are all of my 5-star predictions. 5 books for the 5-star predictions. I'm so excited. Sometimes I get into like big moods to read romances, and bam, I am in one of those moods right now. So yes, I'm trying to decide if I want to make a separate video for my results or just put them all in one video. I might do that. Who knows? So I'll see you guys next time with the results.